Hey everybody, I'm Josh.
I'm Jace.
We're here to watch the latest Death Battle. We're a little late because I was in Arizona last week. So
we're in different states, just say that.
Yeah.
It is Steven Universe versus Butterfly. Shut up. Butterfly. Steven Universe from a show of the same name versus Star Butterfly from
Star versus the Forces of
Evil. Jinx.
I stopped. I didn't say Forces of Evil. I stopped.
You said Star versus, the same as I did. So Jinx.
No, but you kept talking. That's not how Jinx works. All right, so
is it though?
That's not. You kept talking. It's not the same.
You're a bitch.
So going into what I know about these shows,
I know nothing.
I'm gonna go with Star Butterfly because she has a spell book, right? She does magic. One of her spells, which I think is like one of her family members made a spell called "How to Blow Up a Dimension." She never uses it.
Oh fuck!
But it's implied that she has the potential to do that.
But at the same time, she never does it. So
there's a scene or like a revelation that's kind of like Thor in Ragnarok, where Star has, for like the majority of the shows, Star has this magic wand, and she thinks that she needs the magic wand to use magic. But there's a revelation about the wand. It was only meant to focus your power. It was never your source. It was never your source of power.
Okay, Odin.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Thor Ragnarok. That's what it was. Steven Universe. He has a gemstone in his belly button. His mom died so that.
Oh my god! What the hell is this crap?
His mom died so that he could be born. No, not in she died giving birth to him. She gave up her body to give him a body. Yeah, it's really confusing, Jace. It sounds weird saying it out loud.
So fucking weird.
He can make like shields and.
Oh, Yama? Is that what the crystal's there for?
Yes, he can shoot a laser from it. He might be able to. I don't know all the details. He can make a shield and like a bubble, and his powers are based on his emotions, which really he got overly emotional at one point, and he accidentally killed someone, and it was like a huge deal. Luckily, he was able to bring him back to life. Thank God, because I'm like. But I just remember watching.
I'm not watching this show.
But I just imagine watching.
I'll watch the Death Battle. But
There's a scene where he's like trying to bring the person back to life using like the crystal magic shit, and he's like crying. He's like, "Please work, please work, please." I'm like, dude, this is like a really well acted scene for like an animated thing. Like, holy shit.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
It's analysis time.
Analysis time.
And play. Bam, bam, bam.
Bam, bam.
Steven Universe, a superpowered half-human, half-gem teenager.
In Star Butterfly, wild child princess from another dimension.
From another dimension.
To save the world, but when pitted against each other, whose heroics will triumph?
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Nice.
That is some really good animation.
I know. You could kind of do 2D for this, not pixel animation.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, but the pixel animation's fine.
For their own gain.
They're literally diamonds, like shiny alien rock people.
As the most powerful of the gems, the diamonds led armies of lesser gems, including pearls, amethysts, and others.
This reminds me of the Gem Knights from
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Were trusted to obey.
But they had an enemy rock person, Rose Quartz. She'd been living on Earth and really liked the place, so she was leading her own group of gems in rebellion, the Crystal Gems.
To which the 3 diamonds of the Authority responded by trying to destroy every gem left on Earth.
That sounds like overkill, but in a huge blast of light, every gem was corrupted or destroyed, except for Rose and her closest gems, a garnet and pearl. She'd managed to defend them all with her shield.
Given the light emanating from this attack and its distance, we can estimate it to be over 843 million tenajoules per second of energy.
Big number.
Joules? More like jewels, am I right?
That's what I said?
No, like with a W. Never mind.
Well, now with the diamonds rebuffed, Rose was able to settle down, and she even met a human she got along with. Greg Universe.
What a badass. I wish my last name was Universe. They got along so
Boomstick
well.
Universe.
To another and, whoops. Rose had to give up her body so their son could be born.
True to his heritage, Steven has many gem-related powers. Since when Rose gave up her body to create him, she effectively gave him all of her power as well, including her own gem. And while Steven's a stalwart pacifist, this led to him following in her footsteps to defend Earth from the Diamonds when they inevitably return.
But he's got plenty of ways to defend himself and the others. He can create shields and bubbles to protect from different attacks, use bubbles to teleport things away, and shape-shift to get bigger.
He can also control his personal gravity to float or jump as high as he wants. And he can even fuse with other gems, or sometimes a human.
Yeah.
Wonder what a fusion between us would look like.
Fusions tend to result in a more powerful entity than the sum of its parts, but I'm not sure that would happen.
Yeah, you're right. You wouldn't be able to handle it.
Sure. As a gem, Steven
Too
is
much alcohol in the
stronger
system
than an average child. While he doesn't look for conflict always seems to find him. Like when he's taken on huge monsters or pushed through the G-forces of faster-than-light travel.
And when he's in a fight, he combines that crazy strength with awesome speed and agility. He can outrun an alien security system with electric fire and ice attacks, and he's dodged lasers. Even if he can't get away in time, Steven survived an entire temple exploding and taken hits from a bunch of gems, which is huge. I mean, Garnet once punched so hard she could split a mountain.
Another gem he's on par with.
Lapis,
kinetically lifted the entire ocean into the atmosphere. Boomstick, do you know how heavy the ocean is?
No, do you know how heavy the ocean is?
The effort required for that would be anywhere from 92 petatons to over 10 zetatons of TNT.
Man, that's a lot of water. His bubble and shield are also way stronger than they look, since they can defend against attacks from the diamonds themselves.
Whoa!
Even Steven's spit could have helped with that attack. Oh, if you haven't heard, his spit can heal people.
His saliva can even give plants, like fruit, human...
Oh yeah! Yeah! I'm not shitting you! Look at that!
What the fuck is this show?
No, Boomstick, regular watermelons don't attack.
That was a dog!
Depending on Steven's emotional state, he has varying control over his plant-based life form.
He killed it with the shotgun leg!
You gonna eat that? Aside from his spit, Steven's tears have brought people back from the dead. They just turn pink and have powers of their own after. It's weird.
Despite not being one to pursue conflict, Steven's been stuck for a while making the best of carrying on Rose's duty. So his kindness and feelings of responsibility for those around him push him to use those healing abilities whenever he can. He can even mend himself with accelerated healing that lets him fix fractures and minor injuries nearly immediately.
And when Steven's knocked out, he can leave his physical body, sort of like a ghost. The drawback is he can't physically interact with anything while he's projecting. But when Steven goes to sleep normally, he can possess other people's bodies. Good luck trying to fall asleep in a fight, though. I've tried.
But protecting the Earth wasn't the only surprise Steven's mother left for him. As it turns out, she was never actually Quartz at all. She was, in fact, Pink Diamond, one of the heads of the Diamond Authority.
What?
Despite being sent
What?
to Earth to conquer it,
Why is he
she
confused?
fell in love with the planet, which led her to give up her title and transform into Rose Quartz. All of this was withheld from Steven for most of his life, as Pearl worried how the truth might change him.
Oh, believe me, parental trauma will take a toll on anyone's mental state. And when Steven gets too overwhelmed, he taps into his latent diamond abilities, making everything way stronger and way killier.
In this, his pink state, he's so fast his perception of time slows to a crawl. His bubble and shield become hexagonal and strong enough to crush other gems. Like when he lost control of his emotions.
Is that him older?
Jasper and killed
a little
her.
bit. Yeah.
He did bring her back to life with his super tears, but that kind of stuff made him think he was a monster, and he basically turned into a pink state Godzilla.
But this wasn't Steven hulking out all of a sudden. It was the result of a full emotional breakdown after years of stress and trauma.
Poor kid.
Luckily, his friends came in clutch and it worked out okay. But he still risks becoming a monster if he's ever completely emotionally broken.
With the support of the Crystal Gems, his dad, and his friends, Steven managed to work through his personal issues, so hopefully he's not faced with becoming a monster ever again.
So that's one less monster to worry about.
I gotta watch this
Joe.
show.
And since
The whole thing.
has the same power as his pink state, just with absolutely no control, Steven's still powerful enough to take on anything in his way.
Of course, if it was up to Steven Universe, everyone would just be friends.
Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl,
And Steven!
When Marco met the new exchange student at his school, he thought he was just making a new friend from a different place.
And he
Different
definitely
dimension.
didn't think she'd be a magical princess who'd drag him along for all of her crazy adventures.
This girl from Uni
Mew what?
was a little weird and a little wild, and on top of bringing magic to Earth, she might have brought along a few extras as well. This displaced heir to the throne and defender against monsters was none other than Star Butterfly.
Whoa!
She may have been backed up by generations of magic users before her and super strong in her own right.
Oh yeah, I forgot her
Wasn't
species
the
is called
perfect
Mumins.
princess.
She would have been sent to the terrifying and personality-draining St. Olga's School for Wayward Princesses, but luckily, Star's parents took one look at that.
Wait, her
book
full
and
name is
decided,
Star
"You know what?
Butterfly the
She's going to
Underestimated?"
Earth instead.
You know, Earth really isn't the best place for her to be practicing magic. We're not used to people casually casting spells here. What'll humans say?
Well, since Star is a Mumin,
What the f is a Mumin?
that's what the people of Muni are called. She's already superhuman compared to her peers on Earth. She survived a blast that leveled the top of Castle Muni and can use her wings to help her get out of the way in a pinch.
What, those tiny things? There's no way she can actually fly with them. At least she can make a bubble around herself to defend against
Bubbles.
attacks.
Her butterfly heritage also grants her the
Thanos
magic
approves.
instruction book.
Bubbles.
This spell book is incredibly important as it contains spells created by all the magical
Freeze
rulers
time.
of Muni that came before her. And she creates her own spells too, like Cupcake Blast, which fires a
God.
beam filled with cupcakes.
Okay, half of these spells don't make any sense. Jelly bean hallucination mist? Starfish tsunami? What the hell are these names? I want a jelly bean hallucination.
Whenever I see a show like this, I just think of that line from
Like a
Friends. It's like,
high-end sauna.
he's being silly because he knows that we enjoy the silliness.
Pile driver
So,
panda
they can
explosion.
pretty much
Starfish
do anything.
tsunami.
Take one of
Yeah.
her summons, for example, which are effectively creatures reliant on magic to survive. So what happens when you combine unicorns, stampedes, and war?
Oh, I know this one! Warnicorn Stampede! Now I get where Spider with a top hat came from!
That spider's one of Star's self-professed most powerful
got a
summons,
minigun?
with his own minigun to boot.
So naturally, she can kick monsters'
Minigun top
butts with her spells thanks to her magical wand. But she better watch out, because a lot of those monsters want to use it for themselves.
Her wand combined with her training means she has some incredible destructive power. She's blasted apart walls, temples, and a throne room. Her mother even said her wand could blow up a universe, and one of her ancestors did
You said-
exactly that.
Yeah, Star's
Did it?
ancestor Skywind wanted to make something explode one day. So why not an entire dimension?
And remember that book we mentioned earlier? Skywind recorded her experience specifically so her successors would know what to do if they also wanted to destroy a dimension. So Star should be able to do this, since she's known to be an incredibly strong princess on top of being the heir to the Butterfly Spellbook.
Speaking of destroying things, her thermonuclear butterfly blast has wrecked a house. And according to Star, her mega explosive crystal laser is powerful enough to obliterate planets. But she just likes to use it to play with cats like a laser pointer.
Star has spells for more than just destruction, though, like her Bunny Rabbit Blast, which she's used to catch up to cars. And one of the monsters she's fought, Meteora, has deflected lightning. Being able to fight on par with Meteora means Star's able to reach speeds over Mach 1000. But
look at
if
that.
wasn't enough for you. Once
What?
Star went through puberty,
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
she learned how to access and control her far more powerful
Holy
butterfly
shit!
form.
Now that's a set of wings. I just wish peering into her eyes wasn't like peering into the 9 layers of hell.
It's obviously a stand-in for puberty. Star compared the process of attaining it to, quote, suddenly looking at boys as if they were made of bacon. Like you've never eaten it in your life, and all you want to eat is bacon.
So what you're saying is if I eat enough bacon, I can get magical powers?
No, that's not what he's
Through
saying.
her time in various dimensions, fighting monsters and defending her friends, Star's become strong enough on her own that she no longer needs her wand. In fact, her wand only ever served as training wheels to help her harness this magic herself.
Soon enough, though, she realized monsters weren't actually the bad guys. So she started to fight for them instead of against them.
This wasn't a popular decision with humans, but Star knew it was the right choice and followed through. Unfortunately, the fighting continued, and Star realized in order to truly quell the conflict, she needed to fight magic itself.
So her mother, her great whatever grandmother, and Meteora all banded together to cast the Whispering Spell in the realm of magic.
This spell is designed to silence or end magic, and when cast with
Really? That's what they did.
It destroyed magic itself. All of it.
But doesn't that mean she killed all the magical creatures across the different dimensions because they need magic to survive?
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
Don't think about it.
Well, after destroying magic and every magical creature in existence, Star was finally able to bring peace to Muni.
Star had a lot of growing up to do when she was sent to Earth, but she learned to control her powers and led her country to peace.
Mostly.
Now, she's truly grown from her chrysalis into
A butterfly.
Who's ready for a bloody, bloody bloodbath?
Nora, is that you?
It does kind of sound like her. It might be. We could just not
I wasn't
know.
even referring to the voice. It's just she
Before we do
We're a death battle!
I know who I'm rooting for. Who are you rooting for?
Star Butterfly.
Agreed.
Because I don't think Steven can blow up a dimension if he wanted to.
Not to mention his. It seems like there's a big similarity in who they like. It doesn't seem like Steven has a whole lot of experience fighting very different enemies. Like they're all from the same world, but Star switched sides and she was fighting monsters a long time. So she seems to have more experience.
I wouldn't know.
But I mean, I could be wrong. So
So
that might not even be a factor.
I'm gonna go with. Also, a lot of Steven's powers seem to be like based on maybe some defense and his emotional state. As Star doesn't have a limitation, and we
Star Butterfly.
Star Butterfly. We missed it. I
If
think
she loses,
we gotta
have
slap
to
each other. We have to throw cupcakes at each other. So
Can we do that instead?
we don't have any cupcakes.
I'll go get some.
Okay. So one more thing, we were talking over it, but yeah, they said her mom said that the wand was more like training wheels. Isn't that crazy to think about?
Hearing that.
That's how fucking strong she. And then she has like the form where she has
There's
6
one
arms.
thing that point out. It's kind of dumb in the MCU that when Thor learns, that hammer was never the source of my power. I'm more powerful now without it. And then in the next movie, he goes and builds another fucking weapon. It kind of doesn't make sense to me.
I don't know why. Yeah, to that point, there's a scene in the Infinity War trailer where he's like on what is it called?
He was on Nidavellir.
Nidavellir.
And you can actually see him just
holding his hand, and then thunder striking around them. That's not in the movie. How come we never, post Ragnarok, we never saw him thundering out unless he had weapons? That was the whole point of Ragnarok, wasn't it? To have him
to reinvent Thor. And
exactly.
And to make it even worse, he fucking gets the hammer back again in Endgame.
But that was just so Captain America could touch it.
I don't know why we're talking. All right, point.
Yeah. So
it was for the plot.
It was for the fan service. So I do kind of like that. I didn't realize Star had that form where she has like 6 arms. Like because butterflies have 8 limbs. Oh, we know.
They're insects.
They're insects. I was thinking spiders. Why does she have 6 arms?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. I mean 6. I don't know.
Don't worry about it.
Too many limbs. Maybe they're going off arms. A sandcastle contest? You suck. Oh no.
Oh no! What happened?
Wait, sorry. Wait, I can fix it.
Star, you're not fixing it. You're making it worse. Oh.
Okay, I think I have a better idea.
So passive aggressive.
Wow. Grumpy much.
Grumpy.
Cheer you up.
Huh?
Steven Universe, the downer in this situation. Oh.
What did sandcastles ever do to you?
I don't know.
Did you just break a hole in the rainbow?
Yeah. If you really, does that bother you?
It's
Help!
all right. Take your time.
Check this out.
Oh, summoning magic. Watermelons versus magical creatures. Go! They both summon armies!
Huh?
Oh, Sheik going all out already? Damn. I don't know if I like that. That might not bode well for her.
But she still has the wand. She'll get one. She'll get rid
lose
of the wand.
She'll lose
and
the
then
wand.
she'll unlock her full potential.
Unicorn Stampede.
What's wrong with you? Just leave me.
God. Whoa! Go! Fight! The spider! I gotta watch these shows, man! This is the exact kind of, like, kooky weirdness I'm into.
See you later, Pinky!
Time in a bottle.
Whoa! That's
Explode the universe. It's your only hope.
Weird bug girl.
Oh. Oh, he teleported it away. Concentrate. Laser? Oh! I was like, laser pointer, and then I remembered what it was originally meant for! Oh god! Oh god, the watermelon! They're all dead! For me? I won?
I won!
I don't think she won what she thought she won there. Steven definitely had a better sandcastle.
With Steven's strength and healing abilities, Star was definitely between a gem and a hard place initially. And when Steven
Boo.
was weak, made it a whole lot tougher on her.
And since Steven was an alien gem and not technically magic, Star's whispering spell couldn't touch him, but she still had the advantage
yeah.
in the end. Steven was physically superior, at least to Star's everyday appearance. Star could survive explosions worth a few dozen tons of TNT, but he could match Garnet's mountain-busting might.
However, everyone knows this matchup would rarely ever resolve in fisticuffs. Even with how
Oh, yeah.
some of Steven's powers were, the sheer versatility of Star's magic was simply not something he was equipped to outmaneuver or overpower.
That's a really
Sure,
good
his
point.
laser feats mean he was faster than Star in her lightning feats, but Star's butterfly form and transportation magic meant she had plenty of ways to work around that. Not to mention, she mastered her super-powered bug form while Steven never mastered Pink State. And she didn't even need her wand to go full power, so disarming her meant jack squat.
It is possible Steven could match the power of the Diamond Trio, since Pink Diamond was able to defend against them alone. 843 million tenajoules, or about 2 tenatons of TNT, is certainly nothing to scoff at.
But Star had spells that could destroy a whole planet, and probably even a universe.
Planet.
Pun intended. She could basically one-up any level of power.
She
Steven
could destroy
tried to go
a
at, even if he
universe, and
go
she
full
did.
Pink monster mode.
Steven Universe.
Steven was pushed to the limit and gave it his best, but Star's raw power and her versatile spellcasting were impossible to beat.
Butter, fly on home, Star. You've had a gem you would win.
The winner is Star Butterfly.
All right, who's fighting next?
Nice.
Who's fighting
Thank you
next?
for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be jumping into the next matchup next week. But you can always get more Death Battle right now by clicking one of those boxes right over there and by downloading the battle music linked down below.
Anime. Who we got? Oh! Rematch! Hell yeah.
What the fuck? They already did this fight.
Maybe because of Breath of the Wild and they got upgrades or something. Because okay, for the record, we know we haven't reacted. We did. Okay, so
We did react to the original, but that footage was lost.
Yeah, we could react to it again, but we know who won, and it's an old video, and we're going to do that. But I don't know. Maybe new stuff can be updated, and that's why they're redoing it. Who won last time? It was Cloud.
No, it was Link.
I thought it was Cloud.
Nope.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Do you want to watch the video again and react to it?
I don't. Ugh.
So we're getting the rematch. And then who knows what's going on after that. Because I'm pretty sure we've gone through all the... after Cloud, we will have gone through all the people that were announced at the beginning of the year. Because we had Yoda, Ryuko Matoi, Mikasa, Dr. Doom, Cloud Strife, Steven Universe.
Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom, yeah.
Who did he fight?
Lex Luthor.
Oh.
Very forgettable death battle,
Yeah.
I know. Steven Universe. Can't remember who else, but, you know, that's how it goes. Yeah, that pretty much makes me really want to watch these shows, you know? Maybe I should react to Steven Universe. I mean, I know some stuff, but I haven't seen the entire show.
Have both of the shows already concluded?
I think so, yeah. Here's one thing I know about Steven that they talked about briefly. So gems can fuse with each other, you know, and to make themselves stronger. But they can't fuse. The gems can't fuse with humans. But Steven can, because he's half human. So he can fuse with both humans and gems. Emily has seen Steven Universe, so she probably wants me to watch it.
Yeah, of course she does.
Yeah, she and people say. I remember someone saying it's probably on the Death Battle, like fanon. But people want you want Katara in a death battle. People pitch her against Lapis from Steven Universe, but they just said that Lapis picked up the entire ocean. Katara can't do that. All the waterbenders on the planet of Avatar: The Last Airbender couldn't do that. The Avatar in the Avatar state can't do that.
Not yet. Every generation, every time their Avatar is reincarnated, they get stronger.
I think you're thinking about One for All.
No, they said that for Avatar as well.
When?
It combines the strength and knowledge, experience of all the past Avatars.
That doesn't translate to bending ability, I don't think.
Well, that's what I remember hearing.
I disagree, but it's okay. We don't have to be right. We don't have to agree on everything.
Fuck you, I'm right, bitch.
No, you're fucking wrong! All right, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Josh.
I'm Jason.
We'll see you guys in the next one.